All right. Get this road on the show and give me 2 seconds because I forgot to silence my phone like an idiot. Yeah, bro. Pro guy got pro stuff, things going. All right. So this is Murder Mystery Machine, and we're going to be playing this with Beladrid. It's going to be interesting.
Who?
Woo?
Sure, close enough.
You say you said woo like you really meant it. So I launched my stream and it says it takes two in the chat window, so that's kind of funny. Why we got no sound? I think there's supposed to be music here, but I turned the music off. Matter of fact, I'm 100% positive this is supposed to be music. But we can't have music. Music leads to copyright strikes. Copyright strikes get sticky with tape and weird stuff. So it's basically a web of figuring out who did it. What's your take on this one?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, that was a weird ass question.
No, it was pretty much a out front, normal, non-sailor question.
Well, we haven't really gotten into it yet, so I can't really give an opinion on it.
But you
It
watched
seems
the
like it's going to be fun.
you watched the trailer.
Yeah, which has me excited to go through this all. There's reading to be done.
Yeah, you want to do it or you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay.
Looks like an email from William Merrick sent Thursday at 17:18. That would have been what, 5:18 p.m. to get Cassandra Clark. Cadet Clark, your excellent performance throughout the Academy these past 24 months has not gone unnoticed. You have ranked in the top percentile of graduates, and it is my pleasure to offer you your first position within DCPD. You'll be stationed at the District Crime Agency, the DCA, working out of Police Plaza as a junior detective alongside Detective Nathaniel Huston. Further details will follow. We have no doubt you will prove to be a valued asset to the DCPD. Best wishes, Captain William Merrick.
Dun, dun, dun.
Look at me, I read that all without a hitch.
No, we're gonna have to go to work. All this time, and they're gonna put me to work. Don't they know who I am?
And you had to pay for the game.
DCA headquarters. I'm gonna go talk. That sounded like a jingle. This is Nate. So left click to move, interact, introduce yourself to Nate. Okay. You must be Detective Nathaniel Houston. And you must be lost. Cassandra Clark, hi. I don't usually get visitors down here. I've come from the academy. It didn't work out well with the last intern. Maybe ask someone from upstairs. They didn't tell you? I'm your new partner. I don't need a partner. I'm sure you don't. It's always good to have another pair of hands, though, isn't it? That's disturbing. Look, Clarissa, the district crime agency isn't where anyone goes to start their career. This is where they bury you. Cassandra, but called me Cass. I was top of my class. I'm a poet, didn't know it. With degrees in criminology and sociology. Class, how many hours on the job? Not a single one. quit school because of recess. Geez, don't do yourself a favor and go back upstairs and tell them you're wasting your time and mine. I'm sorry my presence bothers you, Detective, but I've been handpicked for this job. Really? Because I just walked in off the street. I didn't come here to cause problems. I came here to help. I want to learn everything there is to know. If you really need to be here, go and don't cause problems over there. This isn't kindergarten. No, because we established earlier I quit school because of recess. I don't have time to hold your hand. Great, you won't need to. A and D. Whoa, okay. So that's cool.
Oh, that's super awesome.
Oh. So we got to interact with it's a candy bar.
Pooter.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Use an unlocked crime node to start an investigation. Well, I mean, there's only one. There can be only one Highlander. I guess this must be Frank Daniels. I feel like you should be reading the check.
I feel like I should be too, but I mean, you just went ham, and I was like, all right then.
Well, I'm a guy, I always go ham.
Okay.
You know, that's where bacon comes from.
It is. I recognize him from the TV. Who called in?
The neighbors said they heard a gunshot around 7:30.
My mom voted for him in the last local election. You know, he wanted pay raises for cops.
Good night, sweet prince.
Did they give us anything else to go
on? That was it. So how about it?
Boom shakalaka. I mean, how about what?
Oh, na. You wanted to work at the DCA. Have at it, partner. Whoever did this wasn't taught to clean up after themselves. There's a lot of potential physical evidence lying around, including the body. Shall we start with the body?
I mean, it is the elephant in the room.
No, it's a dead guy in the room. Current objectives: collect evidence and submit murder weapon. Up top, your objectives is shown at the bottom of the screen. Obviously, we just pointed that out. At the beginning of each case, these can be found again later. Complete objectives to progress to the next episode. Let's do a dance party remix, and we're gonna go look. Frank the Daniels. This is the workspace, which has been you skipped. Gather evidence and items. Build a picture of the story. Moving and organizing evidence will help group related elements and neaten your view. Linking related, contradictory evidence to unlock dialogues to improve your score. You can watch videos again if you press the I menu. Did you catch any of that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Because I'm special.
Yes, you are.
And we can
But
move
that's
it
okay,
around.
because we love you anyway.
No, don't lie to me. At least my mom thinks I'm cool.
You can move this one around.
Because it gets bigger.
Yes. And it looks like we should
yes.
probably look at the dead Frank Daniels and then find a 9mm shell casing on the floor somewhere.
Well, it says I need. Well, it says I need to go back. I found a 9mm shell casing, bullet wound, blood on the carpet. Oh no, go back. There is a nacho over here on the floor.
Oh no, go
letter.
back.
Oh no, go back.
A letter opener.
Look for
Okay,
the icons to find items of interest in a crime scene.
So can you click on the question mark?
No.
Okay, well that's weird. So go ahead and go back, and then I think maybe you can talk to what's his face. And be like, oh, look at what I located. A letter opener.
These walls. I want a
I
house.
see the gun. I see the gun. I see the gun. I see the gun.
I want a house like this. I'm just saying.
Right there. Nope, turn it back. Right there, next to the sofa.
You mean that one? What? Huh? This one right. This one right. I want a house that has moving walls like that. I'm just saying. Okay.
I don't. You would troll me. I'd get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and you'd just start moving the walls on me.
So, 9mm. It's bullet wound.
So, like, pull that down. There you go.
Moving over, clicking. Left clicking on these selected will allow you move them both around. Oh yes. Oh god, yes. You're just gonna stay right there for now though. So you right click to highlight and you left click to. This one's gonna be locked, I bet. Close window. Okay, well, yeah. But this one's open, so there's definitely gonna be some evidence. Window. Case. Some questions may have multiple answers. For instance, there may be two weapons that can be attached to a single what node?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't think. I mean, it was 9mm casing. Why supporting evidence? Why and the who and the what? Okay.
So we know that the what should be the handgun.
Yeah. So I linked that bad boy.
Actually, hit no. Let's do a little bit more digging.
I can't.
We know that a shot was fired, but it's possible that he was stabbed and he was the one trying to shoot at his stabber.
There's blood on glass, but I can't do anything right now. I literally have to submit it. It has to be submitted. I can't go back.
So hit no.
I did. I can't do anything. I can't go back. I can't do anything. That's what I just said.
Oh, maybe we've been railroaded.
Yeah, we were, so we'll just take it. It's whatever. Well, we have 0 failed attempts and we got an A+. That's some weird music that's not supposed to be playing. We did it. We solved a weapon.
Oh, that's me, sorry. How long will it take the lab to check the gun fingerprints?
Forever.
And how about testing the blood? The blood on the broken glass probably belongs to our killer.
Eternity.
So what do we do next?
Parcheesi. I don't know. If only we had someone who was handpicked by the Academy to help us.
All right, let's talk to his wife. I'd be keen to know where she was when all this was going down.
Busy at the funeral parlor right now.
How about we check out his office?
Thank God Cassandra and her top grades are here to guide us. Lead the way. Also, I hear TV in your background.
I think you hear a baby in my background because TV is.
Or maybe it's background talking in this police station. I don't know.
Maybe. This guy is a sassy butt.
Dingly ding to ding. Do I want coffee right now? I want coffee. Coffee related incidents. I only did that so I would have to stop and pee on the way to the next case. Lead the way over here to the box that gives us jobs. Go.
Because all that paper is so tasty.
Food's so good it makes you want to slap your mama. Hell, mama, I wasn't serious. These are the corridors of power. Not much to write home about.
At least it's not a basement.
What's wrong with my parents' basement? God. Touche. Douchey.
Tucci. Go talk to the chick with the tiny skirt.
That's office appropriate. Hi, I'm Detective Lederenhausen.
Oh, sorry. I read it in my head, but I didn't read it out loud. I'm so good at this. Hi, I'm Detective Clark. I was told this is where I could find Frank Daniels' secretary, Miss Rabino.
Nope, she's a little naked right now.
She is, though.
Yeah.
Mrs. Rapino, hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Rapino.
Nadine.
Please, call me Nadine. Nadine, and I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you. It's just such a shock. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Frank Daniels? Of course, whatever I can do to help. Okay, so we have ask about Nadine and Frank's relationship, ask about Frank's character, ask about Nadine's alibi, and that'll be all for now, thanks. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Alibi.
I would say character first. Lead with the character, because otherwise she's going to shut down.
Okay, you psychology nerd.
I mean, what was Frank like as a person?
As a carpet.
Kind, caring. He was an old school gentleman, holding doors open for me, you know?
Of course he was. You're barely wearing clothes.
He was also a workaholic. Never took a break. Never out of the office, meaning I was never out of the office. Ooh.
Um,
Okay. So that's
relationship.
the dogs hear a dog barking outside and they're panicking. So yeah, that's where I'd ask about the relationship.
Go reading Rainbow.
How was your relationship with Frank? I've been his secretary for just over 3 years, and as far as the office is concerned, I was across everything.
Yeah. Oh, man, that just got dirty.
As you can imagine, he was a very busy man.
Especially if you were across everything.
How was your relationship outside of the office?
I hear Shaft music in the background. You hear that?
I absolutely do not. Detective, I barely have time to wipe my kids' noses before they go to school. Never mind socialize with my boss.
It's your alibi, fool.
Where were you last night? Am I a suspect? We're just looking to establish who was where and when. I was at home with my husband and the kids. Taco Thursday.
There's no such thing as Taco Thursday. She's lying.
There should always be a Taco Thursday.
It's Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah, and Taco Wednesdays and Taco Thursdays.
No.
You can click the button without me reading it. It's okay.
No. I refuse.
Thank you for your time, Nadine. If you don't mind, we'll continue to look around the office.
Okay, so right off, she has no alibi because there's no Taco Thursdays.
You're a terrible person. Of course, if you need anything, just ask.
Time of death around 7. I don't know if I should be doing that yet.
Yeah, don't touch that yet. So go back. We're
Yeah,
looking for the who and the why. So
I'm looking around the office. Looking around
but
the
you weren't there a
office.
minute there.
Oh my god. Daniel leads in polls. By Karen Whitaker. And what could be the Jesus? What is the wording in this? And what could be the tightest? Was it gubernational?
Gubernatorial. Gubernatorial. Do I need to read it?
I'm sorry, this wording is just so damn terrible. Oh, Jesus. Race we've seen here in a decade. Early polls show Frank Daniels has favorability rating of 42% to Johnson and 41% in Herrera.
Herrera.
17%.
Keep that up. The dogs are going to start barking again.
If as many commentators suspect, this becomes a two-horse race. Many of Herrera's supporters will vote for Daniels come January. Nobody should be very surprised if Frank Daniels is being sworn in. Daniels has made a name for himself at the people's politician, or as the people's politician from the beginning. I got a spot on my glass. Let me take them off. The Daniels team has strived to get the message out there that he wants to govern for everyone, stating the only radical thing he wants to do is make sure people aren't living in poverty. His moderate policy proposal has proved popular on both sides of the aisle, although Daniels borders on what?
That was just a lot of alliteration there. Policy proposal has proved popular.
Oh, yeah, it was a Daniel's borders on.
Vociferous.
Really looked at that and I wanted to say vociferous, and I know that's not right, but I'm from the South, and um, when asked about his views on controlling the sale of handguns in the state, sources inside Daniel's campaign have said that he repeatedly refused to soften his stance and that they were initially worried about his can't make everyone happy attitude. Out, or questioning, or ousting. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Give me a second. I thought I cleaned these glasses, but I did not.
Ousting a sitting governor with rising approval ratings will be no mean feat, but Frank Daniels seems to be steadily proving his campaign team wrong. I figured I'd finish that off while you were cleaning your glasses. Also, you suck, and I wanted to show you off.
Like I had a dead fingerprint dead center of my left eye. Did you finish reading that while I was gone?
I did.
You suck. I just went over there and
Yes,
scrubbed
I
my
do.
glasses clean. Newspaper. Angry about Daniel's views on handguns. Keep going. Senior tactics meeting on Monday. 9 to 4. Tax session preparations. Finance department. 5 to 9. Tuesday meeting constituents office. 9 to 8. That's a holy crap. That's a long day. Wednesday tax proposal finance department 9 to 6. There's just no way that's a thing. Thursday campaign finance calls 9 to 6. Water treatment ribbon cutting black tie dinner 7 p.m. to late. So we can establish that he no longer did anything after 6 p.m. Water treatment ribbon cutting was the next thing that's not crossed off his list, obviously. Then Friday
Yeah.
campaign finance calls
So whatever it was, whenever it was, it had to have happened after 6 p.m.
on Thursday.
He hold on. Did he die in his home though?
I'm pretty sure.
So it's not like he would have come all the way back to the office to cross that off his list. So at the very least, we just know that he died after 6.
Oh, that's turned. A man turning the wrong way. Oh, hold on, I see something else way over here.
What did that give us?
Okay.
Yeah, see, he was shot at home. I'm
So
gonna
the
go with
why?
angry wife.
Well, the why is angry about Daniel's views on handguns, maybe. Or
Are we?
I was thinking the water treatment plant, but we've only got 3 options we can do anything with.
Um, let's see if there's anything else left because you saw how late those work hours were. If he's got a wife at home, she's probably not pleased about the fact that he's spending all his time with his sexy little secretary.
Newspaper. Nothing in trash can. Schedule. I'm not seeing any evidence lying around anywhere on the ground.
Maybe they're like literally just handing this one to us because it's supposed to be the first case. So maybe it is about the gun control stuff. You want to link something to it first? Well, yeah, we don't have a who yet. Maybe we can talk to Nadine again.
Maybe we'll talk to Nate, but he's useless.
Yeah. Nadine, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course, whatever I can do to help. Yeah, see? See. Ask whose hand Frank is shaking in the picture. Let's go on. That picture over there, is that who I think it is? Yes, that's the Governor Johnson. He worked closely with Frank. And looks very friendly. How was their relationship? Detective, that photo is an exercise in public relations. Frank opposed a lot of what Governor Johnson was proposing for his city, so they weren't exactly friends. I'd often hear Frank getting heated on calls with the governor, but Frank had a tendency to get heated on most calls. When you've worked in politics as long as I have, you learn that's all a part of the process. People with egos, all thinking they know best. If you had any enemies. And all the time that you worked for Frank, did he have any enemies that you know of? Anyone out to get him, that sort of thing?
I like how the guy character never talks. That's pretty awesome.
Shush. No, nothing like that. Certainly no one that would want to kill him, but
Kill the butt.
but Frank was a politician. He had plenty of people who disagreed with him, and he more than returned the favor. For example, he was no friend to the gun lobby.
I'm poking her eye out with a mouse.
What was Frank working on?
Her, obviously.
Somehow, in between his work on the Water Commission, his tax policies, the support for free high school lunches, we were running a campaign. I can't believe that it's all over now.
Yes.
Thank you for your time, Nadine. If you don't mind, we'll continue to look around the
We established that.
unknown. Okay, well, there's Governor Johnson and Daniel's, who is Daniel's rival and a member of the gun lobby. So I would pull a member of gun lobby up to angry about Daniel's views on handguns. I don't really know what to do with him.
So we're still looking at a who.
Well, what makes most obvious sense is a member of the gun lobby.
Yes, but you had me drag that up to,
No, you don't. Yeah. Okay. So you can go to the other side and click the thing.
what other side?
The
This?
the arrows. Yep.
First of all, we've got a link. Maybe we gotta link all this stuff.
How is Frank's schedule in any way, shape, or form related to Nadine?
I don't know. He's the one that sets schedules for him? She's a secretary?
That sounds like grasping at straw.
I feel like Daniel's rival. Oh well, we'll see.
Well, it said something about you can click on the question mark to get more dialogue. Maybe click on the, yeah. Or no, did that just zoom it out? That's weird.
So how do we detach this? Because I want to take this. I want to take this over to Frank.
You know, you could always click the information button again.
Actually, I think this and that go together. His rival being a member of the gun lobby. Except now this has got a question mark. I'm so confused. And I do believe she does say Frank's schedule, but I think but I also think I don't know, what do you think?
I mean, we don't actually have any information stating for sure that Johnson was a member of the gun lobby, do we?
No.
So then that definitely, yeah, should be not linked. Remember that as we go to each location, we'll get more stuff to add to this pin board, so it doesn't all have to be linked up right now.
Are linking evidence to unlock new dialogues. Check for the... 1 second.
You can't substantiate everything it said.
I want to talk to him. Tapping out already?
Ask Nate about timing of event. You said the shooting took place around 7:30, right?
That's what the neighbor said, yeah.
There's an event in Daniel's schedule starting at 7 last night. That means he didn't go to the event. I wonder why not.
Good find. Keep at it.
I'm not done just yet. I need a bit more time.
Okay, so we're gonna break this. This has got to be attached to him. What do you think? His schedule? Black tie, 7 p.m. Didn't go to the event.
I would, in fact, link the black tie didn't go to the event to the time of death around 7:30. But yes, still attached to Daniels.
Well, these are all linked together, so it has to go off the schedule.
So can we go back out and check what his schedule actually said like what the event was for?
Yeah, it's a water treatment thing, I thought. Yeah, water treatment, ribbon cutting, black tie dinner.
So why wouldn't he go to the water treatment ribbon cutting is the question. Because the thing was starting at 7, he was still at home at 7:30.
We'll talk to her one more again. One more again. One more talk. Yes, we already read this dialogue. I'm skipping it.
No.
And that one too. Ask about the event marked in the diary.
You had Frank marked down for an event last night, around the time of his death. It was the opening of the new water treatment plant. It's a big deal, lots of jobs. Everyone was expecting Frank there. The press, his opponents. It had been arranged weeks before. He was shot at home when he was supposed to be at an event. Did you know he wasn't going to show?
He wasn't shot at home. He was shot somewhere else. And then they broke in and threw him in his home. Yeah, when?
Yes, when he left the office around 6, he told me he'd changed his mind about the event and was going to stay home. He said he didn't like the optics, being seen applauding the incumbent in the middle of a campaign. Did that sound believable to you? I said it myself 3 weeks ago, but it was smart of Frank to do it last minute. You know, have people asking some questions about why Frank Daniels changed his mind about attending, instead of just letting the governor pat himself on the back. Frank always had good instincts about how to steer the narrative. Ask if anyone else knew if Frank was out.
It's the only option.
Did anyone else know Frank would be at home? I wasn't to answer questions from the press till after the event, and I didn't tell anyone else.
That'll be all for now. Yep.
Yar?
Same old. I feel like she did tell somebody. I also feel like those two should be connected.
Your pin board needs some work.
Yeah, well, I'm no main dude of the squeeze.
I don't think that even made sense.
This is a game in its own. Is that better?
Significantly.
Well,
okay, I think that's all we can do.
I'm gonna skip it up. Incorrect submission. Please try again.
Can we unsubmit? I think the Who was, yeah.
I think the Who
Oh,
is.
but we have to submit something, don't we?
Yeah. He told nobody, which doesn't add up.
Yeah, if she didn't tell anybody, then it had to have been her, or... Yeah, click and drag her.
And then Y. Oh, yeah, that can't be a Y. It's got to be this. This has to be the Y.
Can it not be Frank's schedule?
No, I tried that.
Or that he was a workaholic?
Has to be the question mark thing.
Oh, awkward. Well, if that's literally the only thing we have that's a question mark, well, then it probably isn't. It probably isn't Nadine then. If it has to be because of the gun law.
Try linking supporting evidence to answers marked with.
Daniel's rival makes sense.
He told his rival. I don't know.
I would, yeah, not everything is going to be linkable. You gotta change the Who.
To a member of the gun lobby?
To Governor Johnson.
Oh, he wanted me to drag her over there.
Yeah, because I figured that maybe a good reason would be because of her long hours. But
Yeah, well, guess what? I don't know. It's basically telling me to link some of this stuff.
did you already click the button again?
This one?
Yeah.
I can click it.
Give it a shot.
Nope.
So that's literally the only 3 Who's that we have, so we have to keep looking. So how about you snip some links so we can make new links?
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was changing a baby butt. Okay, so
I don't know. Angry about Daniel's views on handguns.
so link that Nadine told no one else where Daniels was and that his time of death was around 7:30. Now see if we can go talk to Nadine some more.
Nadine. Same dialogue. Nope.
Well, maybe you can talk to Nate.
I didn't want to click her again. Need a bit more time. Nope. We got to solve this. The why.
Yeah, that.
The Daniel's rivals angry about Daniel's views on handguns.
It's the best shot we have.
Campaign photo. Is this guy? I still think that's what that is.
Yeah, definitely.
And then member of the gun lobby.
But we don't know who was a member of the gun lobby.
Yeah. She was. Well, let me rig it. I still believe she has Frank's schedules. I don't think it had anything to do with him. Incorrect submission. Please try again.
What, are they going to tell us that Frank killed himself?
Incorrect submission. Well, we tried her. I was just curious if he did. So we're missing something here. He was expected at the event because they just basically said that. The governor was expected at the event. Or hold on.
Daniel's rival expected him at the event. Daniel's rival, the governor, expected him, yes. Can you reread that newspaper article really quick? Because I think that said whether or not Johnson was a gun person.
Let me get back up. It didn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about Johnson's idea on a gun.
Yeah. Does not say. Let's try it. Try. Oh my god, get out of my way. New dialogue unlocked. Let's go. Is it with you?
How was that not unlocked before? We read that. Whatever.
It's not with her. Let's go talk to this guy. Well, it's Nate about the robbery.
Seems like Daniels was creeping ahead in the polls. I'm guessing Governor Johnson will be privately relieved.
Are you saying Daniel's murder was politically motivated?
What? No, I just.
Think about it. Who benefits the most from this?
I've thought about it. You're reaching Huston. Johnson was not taking out the competition.
Was he? That was you. We can't rule anything out. Okay, what do we got? We have the why and who. Incorrect submission. So we need to figure this out. I need you to move.
I would connect Johnson to politically motivated.
Okay. Oh. Asked Nate about Johnson, expecting Daniels at the opening. Houston, we have a problem. It's actually Houston, by the way.
Okay, but you just read the part already.
Because I had 3 dots. Period. 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 There, are you happy now? Nobody
Well,
liked
I
you at the
couldn't.
academy, did they?
Your political motivation theory is a bust. If Johnson was expecting Daniels to be at the opening of the water treatment plant, why would he have sent a goon around to his home to take him out?
Just checking you were paying attention. That was a little far-fetched. Maybe we need to think closer to home. Maybe see... Okay, see what she knows about... So you might be onto something with the wifey poo.
I bet I am, because he's gone every day from 8 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night.
Where did... Oh, I need to go talk to her. I was like, I got new dialogue. Oh, yeah. Same dialogue. Ask about Frank's home life.
What do you know about Frank's home life? It was just him and his wife. He wasn't one to talk about his private life very much. Frank worked a lot. Believe me, those late nights in the office can put a strain on a marriage. Define strain.
Where you put a liquid through a sifter, so to speak, and get the clumps out?
More often than not, I was making an awkward call to Mrs. Daniels explaining that Frank wouldn't be home for dinner. How did Mrs. Daniels seem? Sometimes angry, like hold the phone away from my ear angry. It didn't seem they were very happy, but I think she was worried about him. She was always calling asking where he was and when he'd be home.
And she kept hiring these hitmen, and he was never home. Dear, dear, dear. With me. I don't see her. I don't see the. Oh,
It's right there. I would link that to Nadine.
no, you were
Because
incorrect.
Nadine was the one having to call.
Your dialogue.
Ooh, I forgot that was a thing there.
Ask about her calling.
Are you sure it was only you who knew where Frank was? If his wife was always calling, asking where he was. Right. Actually, Rosemary did call asking when Frank would be home at some time before 7 last night. I told her I didn't know and that she'd have to call Frank at home. I guess it's lucky that Rosemary wasn't at home last night, too.
Thank you for your time. I'm gonna look around the office. Oh,
Wife knew he was at home.
we got the person.
So I would link wife knew he was at home to Rosemary Daniels, who just popped up.
Okay. We just got a call.
Apart from Mr. Rapino, the only person who knew Frank was at home was his wife, Rosemary Daniels. An unhappy marriage is as good a reason as any to murder someone.
No, that's why you get a divorce. Psh, people be dumb.
Too much paperwork.
Life in prison or paperwork? Which one do I want? Ouch, I won't ask
Yeah.
what makes you say that. Nice work, though. Let's wrap up here and get back to the station.
Unhappily married. So I would link that to Workaholic. And also that. Yeah, that's fine. Just carry on from there. You're good.
Where we lost it. Oh, right here.
Workaholics below Frank Daniels.
I don't want to do none of that. Okay, let's see. We used temps. Hell, the temps 8. We got a C rank.
That's okay.
So I guess don't push it through unless you're sure. It's one of those
Well, we're
link
kind of
everything everywhere to get, get dialogue, I noticed.
yeah, we're kind of getting the hang of it though, because we were thinking that we were stuck at what we had, but there was a lot more dialogue to go through. So
Oh, we should be reading this.
it's not really about what I believe now, is it?
I'm skipping along like I'm not streaming.
I was in the middle of taking a drink too.
Objectively only get you so far, Cassandra. You're going to need to listen to your gut eventually.
Cass, I may not trust my gut, but I'm not sure a judge would. Wait, I may trust my gut, but I'm not sure a judge would. I mean, look at it.
Oh, snap. There's no time to worry about Nadine right now, for the Lady Daniels hath returned.
Return Ed.
Shh.
Considering how often you say return Ed in real life, I'm surprised you missed that.
I can't do that.
Rosemary Daniels is back?
We can question her at home. Let's do it. Let's go. But first, I need more coffee.
Need more coffee now.
A woman must have her coffee. Just saying.
Am woman, can confirm.
I am woman, hear me confirm.
Hear me roar if I don't get coffee. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a note. You gotta click on the next note.
Remix. Sorry. I was
Don't lie to
making my
me.
own music. It's like poor man's clue. Listen, the woman has just lost her husband, but
I know. I'll go easy on her. Look at her. She looks so sassy.
that's alright. Nate looks like he's high.
Yeah, me too.
Are you kidding? The opposite. They teach you that a grieving widow can't be a killer at the academy. Everyone's suspect. If there's anything I can highlight here other than Mr. High Pants over there.
Box.
Huh?
Was it not highlighting the music box, or was it literally only highlighting Nate?
It's only highlighting Nate. Go
Well,
this
that's
way.
lame.
I got backwards.
Lame arena.
All we have is her. Her is all we have. There's a little piece of paper.
There's all we have. Mrs. Daniels, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know this is a hard time, but the sooner we can establish some facts surrounding Frank's death, the sooner we can find whoever's responsible.
Ba-dam.
You know, why is everybody a lady? What is this? I just want to know what happened, and for whoever murdered Frank to be brought to justice. I don't believe you. I promise that myself and Detective Houston will do everything in our power to make that happen. Thank you, Detective Clark.
Call me Kent.
I have a few questions.
That is a slightly disturbing painting above the fireplace there.
You know, it's because I noticed at the same time you said something. I was like, what is going on with those oil brush strokes?
I'm going to ask about skipping the event.
You're going to go straight in for the kill, huh?
What? Someone was taken?
Yep.
Take it, too.
Sorry, I burped. I don't know if you had a chance to look around, but have you noticed anything that's missing?
Right.
My husband. Any jewelry? Those earrings, though.
I have a question. I never checked to see if any of this was actually coming through a stream. Do you have it up?
I have it up because I'm watching it, but
Oh,
I have it muted so that I can
no,
not hear myself.
things coming through.
Let me find out.
I
Okay, I
just
heard myself, so
I,
click on something.
I just did a whole bunch of stuff. Well, this game's quiet. I did a whole bunch of stuff with OBS, so I don't know.
Was it supposed to be making noises right now? Because it's not.
So you cannot hear me at all.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you talking. It's terrible.
Why is it terrible?
Because I could hear you twice.
Oh, no, this game isn't making much noise.
Okay, well, yes, you
Unfortunately.
have audio.
Okay, I was just curious. New evidence unlocked. We're gonna do
No, I don't think
enemies.
so. I suppose Frank interrupted them before they could take anything.
Enemies.
Emner me.
This one you want?
Yar.
Nope, we're skipping the event.
Do you know Frank had any enemies?
Animals?
I mean, anyone who'd want to hurt him? Did Animus hurt? No, but he seemed stressed recently, increasingly so. I asked him why, but he just put it down to work.
Because he knocked up his secretary and they didn't want to tell anybody.
I mean, with the skirt that low, all you gotta do is look at it. Frank was supposed to attend the opening of a new plant last night, but in the end he didn't go. Do you know why? He said he'd changed his mind about going. Something about sticking it to Johnson.
Yeah, he's definitely doing his secretary.
If he'd just gone to the stupid ribbon cutting, he'd still be here. Do you mind if I ask why you weren't planning to attend with him?
Because I'm stuck up. Why else?
Because I had a date with my boyfriend. I don't enjoy being one of those wives who show up to decorate an arm. Frank knew how these things bored me. Where was she? No, never. You said you went out. Where were you going? The theater, measure for measure.
And she goes to a theater with a ruler.
Did you go alone or? Yes, I was alone. Not to sound rude, but do you go often to the theater alone? As a politician's wife, you learn quickly that if you don't do some things on your own, you might never do them.
That's all for now, Miss Daniels. Let's go looking, shall we? Oh, 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 oh. Flowers?
From Governor Johnson.
The Johnson gave her flowers. I knew that piece of paper on the floor behind him was going to lead up to something. The party photo. Shh. I'm gonna quietly do this. Don't tell my wife.
A little
Something to show I want our love to last forever.
Last forever. Ooh. From Frank Johnson? Frank Daniel? Frank Daniels is the guy that's dead. It says from Frank ? I don't think it's Governor Johnson. From Frank to Governor Johnson.
Because it doesn't know who it's from. State Theater presents William Shakespeare's Measure for Measure, Thursday 24th. Doors, 7 p.m. Show starts 7:45.
There were 2 purchases. She lied. Go talk to her. Oh, wait, you gotta link it to something. That's a receipt for 2 tickets to the theater. So that gets to go get up over on the other side, so. No. The purchase 2 tickets goes to Alone at the Theater.
Hold on. Gotta make this beautification station do its thing.
Can't you click multiple things and have them all move at once?
Shh. You didn't see me move that there.
Oh, that's a terrible place to put that. What's wrong with you? It's fine. Go talk to the lady.
I'm not done yet.
God.
I mean,
it's not going to tell us what the notes are.
Beep, 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 beep. Jungle fever. Got a few more questions. Keep going.
Office party photo. I want to know what's up with the office party photo. It doesn't tell us anything other than that. This is a nice picture of Frank. That was taken the night he got re-elected. You look very happy in it. Because I was told to. That was my role that night. Photo ops and local press. Frank was a wonderful man with noble goals, but he was selfish in his pursuit of them. Righting the wrongs of the world was Frank's priority, but just one time, I wanted it to be me.
Okay, we're gonna go to the flowers before we grill her on the ticket.
Yeah. Nice flowers. Do you know the governor personally? No, but it was nice of the governor's office to send them along. It means a lot to know how well thought of Frank was. His secretary mentioned that they weren't the best of friends. Did Frank ever mention any such hostility?
They were the best of friends. They were the worst of friends.
They were the worst of friends. No, not to me.
Me? Little old me?
Frank often avoided talking about work.
Just called him every 30 seconds to ask him where he was. Alright, ticket time.
I wonder if you can clear something up for me. You went to the theater alone, but you have a receipt for 2 tickets?
Yes, that's what normal people do.
Yeah.
So you don't have somebody sitting beside you.
Well, then wouldn't you buy 3? The second was for Frank, but he canceled yesterday morning. Okay, that's BS. So that's all for now, and then link whatever pops up to the fact that the thing was scheduled for weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas the event had been scheduled for weeks up there at the top.
Just to be sure.
Ah, yes, the crumpled note was from Frank ?
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
I'm moving stuff.
Just move everything over.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Hmm. You just hold on, I'll break the
your
link in a
springboard
second.
would be just a jumbled mess of red. Ask about the note, and then ask about her lying face. A little something to show I want our love to last forever. I found a small gift note with that written on it. No sign of the gift, but I'm guessing diamonds, since they're forever.
Frank Daniels? Definitely wasn't from Charlie Daniels.
I don't think so. The handwriting is completely different from the writing in this notebook.
Toy Boy? Really? Rosemary's Toy Boy, maybe? This is getting interesting.
Ask about her lying. Something strange.
Yeah, that's what she was after. That's why she had a boyfriend.
She just told me that she went alone to the theater last night because her husband canceled on her yesterday morning.
That is strange.
Especially since Mrs. Rapino told us that he'd been planning to go to the water plant thing for weeks.
And Rapino said he'd only canceled last minute. Good work. Time to apply some pressure. Under pressure.
Okay, hold on. We've got a couple things here. Second ticket not for Frank is attached to Rosemary has a lover.
Come on, man. Why are you gonna pop the stupid thing up constantly in front of my box here? Egypt.
So Rosemary has a lover connects to no that connects to event had been scheduled for weeks and can't so that one connects to 2 of them. That connects to the event and Frank canceled. No, stop.
You gotta say which
Rosemary
one.
Daniels. Yeah.
Okay. And
And also to the other side too, where it says Frank canceled on theater that morning. Because she's lying. That's a triangle.
okay.
Now Rosemary has a lover connects to the second tickets not for Frank.
Goodbye, my lover. New dialogue. New dialogue. Miss Daniels. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay.
Is something the matter? Please tell me that Nate actually no. I have reason to believe that you're not telling me the truth about who you were with last night. In order for us to do our job, we need all the facts. I was at the theater. Isn't that enough? We need to know about who you were with. Another man?
It is when you lie about it.
That's not against the law, is it?
They call that falsifying information. Um,
I just realized it changed her accent. Please, Mrs. Daniel. Yes, I was with another man. I knew I'd have to tell you this. Then why didn't you, stupid? Let's start with his name.
what is his name? Slutty McSlutterson?
Jack Levinson. I'm not what you think, Detective. Frank and I were more like friends. It wasn't a loveless marriage, but it was lonely. I met Jack last year at an art interpretation class. It's become something more than I intended it to. Anyway, I thought Frank was going to be at the ribbon cutting last night, so I went to the theater with Jack.
So, Frank probably actually offed himself because his wife would cheat on him. Yeah.
I got there early, a little after 6:30, so I just called Nadine to find out when Frank would be home. She was cryptic, so I called Frank at home, and he told me he decided not to go to the event. I told him I was going to the theater alone.
That was a loud car.
What happened next? The play ended around 10. I said goodbye to Jack, and I got a cab home. That's when I saw the police car.
Stop now.
Okay.
Dickerson. Well, I figured that would have made sense going there, but apparently does not.
Well, it's probably because we still have a question mark on Rosemary Daniels. I think you should move Frank's schedule stuff down just a smidge so you can connect Rosemary to Frank.
What are you talking about, his schedule stuff?
Right there in the middle, you got the triangle going on instead.
You want me to
Move all that just down.
Why do you want me to remove my Bermuda Triangle?
No, don't remove it. Just move. Okay.
It's not straight when you go to place it like that.
Blam. Everything is connected.
Yeah, but we still don't know the why and the who.
So hold on. Oh, we didn't get any extra dialogues? I thought that was basically it.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold the phone.
Yeah, you got that like weirdly connected and linked up because you like overlapped links.
I was right when I said to link that earlier. We're using hints now.
To go talk to, yeah. Mrs. Daniels finally admitted she was with someone at the theater, Jack Levinson.
You believe her?
You know, you'd know this if you had walked over there with me to talk to her.
But I'm too high to move. You know this.
I think so.
Look at that breathing. He can feel his hair growing and it's making him nervous. You think so? Did you interrogate her or not? Oh, I interrogated the crap out of her.
She's been through a lot. How about we call the theater and see if we can find any witnesses that can place them there? We need some more informed theories.
Here's the theory. She's lying about everything. Last night, thinking the coast is clear, Jack Levinson meets her here, and when Daniel shows up unexpectedly, he gets his gun and threatens to kill them both.
Well,
Levinson
that's a
gets
lot
the
of
gun
assumptions.
from Daniels, but it goes off and Daniels goes down. Levinson gets spooked when he hears sirens and hightails it out the window where he cuts himself. That
I
seems too
mean,
easy.
it's possible.
Sure, it's possible.
It's
But you want to leave and give her a chance to call Loverboy so she can warn him to get the hell out of Dodge.
Come on. I think Rosemary's been through enough for one day.
Loverboy. Loverboy. So, we're going to, you mean Mrs. Daniels? I thought I told you not to go so soft on her. Well, you know, wasn't in the mood.
I thought you were my partner, not my boss.
Not here.
Yeah, you tell him, Cap.
Me and you need to have talk back at station. Not cheating is the why.
And the who is Rosemary and Jack.
No, here's the show.
The who is Rosemary and
I
Jack.
know. I was just curious. We gotta be. Try to avoid hints. That takes the fun out of it, and then nobody tells me how to do it.
If nobody tells me how to do my job,
Well, I didn't catch a killer, but I'm happy you and your new best bud, Mrs. Daniels, had time to hang out.
the woman clearly didn't kill her husband. What happened to wanting to use my gut?
Your gut's guess is only as good as the facts based on. Your gut should have pressed her for more info.
Okay, let's stop talking about my gut for 2 seconds. Do you have a problem with me?
I have a problem with rookies screwing up. You said you wanted to learn everything there is to know, but you ignored literally the first thing I suggested to you. My years on the job used to mean something around here.
And now you're in a basement. Shut up. I thought I was doing the right thing. Give me another chance to.
I don't believe in second chances. After we close this, I'm asking for you to be transferred.
And you're gonna feel like a dumbass. Maybe that's for the best. He's gonna feel so dumb because I'm gonna be right.
As if that's not enough, the lab messed up the blood. I'm surrounded by rookies.
Messed up how?
Enough to be inadmissible in court. Believe me when I say the DCPD has issues with crucial evidence slipping through the cracks. At least we got a partial print from the weapon belongs to a Tammy Martin. What? My old CI owed me a favor. I've tracked Mrs. Martin down to the local bar.
I can interrogate her. I can do this.
No, you can't. Whatever. If there's even a whiff of amateurishness, I'm stepping in.
Good. Do your damn job. Man, this guy is useless.
This is my desk chair. Well, that doesn't do me any good.
It's certainly not a coffee.
No, I'm skipping the coffee. Coffee makes me a terrible employee. How many scenes this game has?
Your old CI. You trust him?
Yep,
Why'd you cut him loose?
I didn't. He cleaned up his act.
Guess they don't make lowlives like they used to.
Oh, yeah, they do. That lowlife became a friend.
I didn't mean.
Don't backpedal, it makes you seem weak. Half my cases would be turning cold now if it weren't for guys like him. Just find Tammy and find out if she shot Daniels. Goodbye. Must walk around and touch stuff. I want to touch all the things.
I wonder if Tammy might be
She's
one of the 2 people in this bar that has boobs. Just maybe.
Yeah, but I still have to talk to this idiot. Ah, crap, you people again. This is harassment.
Harassment.
The weak-ass prison tattoos you got there. You're always here shaking down the clientele.
Not this time. We're looking for a woman, Tammy Martin. You know her?
What's this about?
You her lawyer?
He's over there in the blue. Unfriendly.
Hold on, let's see what all these are first. Okay.
He's in the blue.
Why are you jittering?
He's in the blue just to make you annoyed.
Tammy Martin? Who's asking? Detective Clark, DCA. I don't know nothing. You don't know what we're asking yet. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. I can't help you. You can answer my questions here, or I can take you to the station.
Ask your questions.
Ask your question. The politician Frank Daniels was murdered last night. I'm sorry to hear that. You seem surprised. Why wouldn't I be? What would you say if I told you that your fingerprints were on the gun that was used to shoot him? What?
You what now to the who?
I'd say it'd have to be a pretty great shot because I was in here from 6 till closing last night. Fingerprints don't lie. Well, neither do I.
Ask more about some fingerprints. Yeah, buddy.
Have you had a gun stolen recently? I didn't get nothing stolen for nobody.
Well, that wasn't the question you were asked.
No, has anyone stolen a gun from you that you owned? No. Can you think of any other way your fingerprints might have gotten onto the murder weapon? Maybe you made a mistake.
Yeah, I think the CI is faulty.
There was something in the pool table.
Okay. Something in the pool table. There is something in the pool table. I'm gonna go touch it. Kitty, kitty, touch it.
Touch it. Poke it.
Found a hidden item in episode 1. Yes. Let's talk to this punk rock hillbilly. I don't understand what's going on with the clothing.
Yeah, like, and she's got a baby face, but a faux hawk. This is where mohawk, the actual mohawk.
And like some
Anyway,
Steve Urkel pants and a vest, and
yeah.
yeah, it's weird.
What is that? Every single female character in this that's wearing pants has like their pants that come up to their boobs.
It's like Urkel, but he's like, "Give me some cheese or I'll stab you."
Anyway, I've got all the time in the world for a pretty girl like you.
Da, da, da.
Stand down, miss. This is police business. Hey, nobody's perfect.
Yeah. Whoever designed your model knows nothing about the world and the outside people.
Apparently, that's how they view lesbians.
That's terrible.
What do you know about Tammy Martin? Not much. She's in here a lot, mostly alone. I made a move one time because, I gotta try, right? Not that she was interested. Now I just avoid her, which is all good because sometimes I see her talking to people that I don't want to know. Why don't you want to know these people? Because they're shady. And some of the stuff she's shifting her eyes. Wait, hold on. Words are hard. And some of the stuff she's shifting their way is as hot as her. You feel me?
Shifting poo.
Yes, I feel you, I think.
Don't do it as a trap.
If you want to buy just about anything at price, Tammy's your girl.
That's well, no, we don't know if she's some kind of fence. Let's go talk to this unsavory. Is that a mask?
Gent.
What's going on? No, that's hat.
That's an old, disheveled person.
That punk
I guess he's
behind the
not
bar
old.
here
It looks like Bobby.
won't serve me till I pay my tab. Since you can win. Inebriated. Can't get served. Get served, scrub.
The bartender's unfriendly.
Maybe if you ditched that attitude, punk, I wouldn't have to slap you with this bottle on the bar.
Maybe if you ditched that attitude, this would go faster.
What
Alibi.
Alibi?
He doesn't give a fuck about telling you anything. Crap about telling you about his character, her character.
Boop.
Was Tammy in here last night between 7 and 8 p.m.?
Yeah, hell, she was here all night drinking.
And I guess we gotta ask about the other things too. So. Can you tell me anything about Tammy?
I like to keep a little distance between myself and the clientele. Mostly due to the smell.
Sorry, that's me. I was reading it in my head. Do you keep a list of your regulars' tabs behind the bar?
I don't know why you'd be interested in that unless you're here to solve 1 or 2 robberies.
Where is it?
The register, take a look if you want. It's going to show that she was either here or sold something to somebody.
Yarp.
Thanks for your copyation. Keep you on machine.
Shh, don't say that so loud. Let's see. Behind the register. Like, you gotta turn the room.
Turn the
the room.
page. Here I go.
That is the worst place to have turned it there.
Turning the page again. Herb.
Bird, Russell, Schmitty, Dick, Shorty, McWoo, Tammy, Jake, Rafferty, and Herb. I know it's Herb.
Dick Schmitty. Tammy paid her bar tab
in full.
Gotta look around for a second again.
Yeah, it said that there was something not visible at this angle.
Where did you see that?
When you turned it this direction, it said not all evidence is visible at this angle.
Oh, yeah, that just means I couldn't see what I was looking at over there. See anything else? So we have to figure some of this stuff out?
Yep, open up some dialogue.
Known for fencing, stolen goods.
You could always try and bring Tammy Pater bar tab over to known for fencing stolen goods. I guess that's not good enough.
I'm just curious if that would open up anything.
Tammy's prints were on the gun, 9mm handgun. That links to Tammy Martin. Link Tammy's prints were on the gun to known for fencing stolen goods.
Aha! Found it. No, I want to talk to you, not the drunk guy.
What do you do for a living? Would I be in the middle of the day here if I had a job? You don't sell stolen goods? They weren't able to prove that. Anyway, I don't do that anymore. You just admitted that you used to do it. I don't don't think you killed Frank Daniels, Tammy, but I think you sold the gun to whoever did. Unless you can prove it, what you think is your problem.
I mean, your prints are on the gun, so you go to jail anyways. Think.
Tammy paid her bar tab is connected to her being unemployed.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Um, and if there's anything other than the sold gun.
Yeah, unemployed and sold gun popped up for that one.
I was just curious if that would do anything. Let's go see what the new dialogue is. Bartender. Yeah.
It looks like Tammy recently paid off her tab in one go.
Last night, so what?
Tammy told me she was unemployed. She'd come into some money.
You're asking me because you know she won't tell you.
Well,
Sorry. Bartender, barfly, confidentiality. Also say cooperation, so loud. I think
Came
that
into
one came into some money, sold gun. Yep.
Yeah.
Suck it, noob. You have more questions? Mm-hmm.
I saw you pay it off a pretty hefty tab last night. So what? I thought you weren't working. I borrowed it. Save it. That money came from you selling the 9mm that killed Frank Daniels, and who knows what else. I need to know which one of your friends bought it, or I'm taking you in. Guess I'm coming with you then. I ain't no rat. I get it. You got a rep to worry about. But what's that rep worth to you inside? A lot, man. You think my customers don't have connections inside? What is this? Your first day? If I give you the name of the guy I sold it to, it's not just my rep I need to worry about. Why don't you go talk to Nate? Maybe in contact with Low Lives can link to Nate's guy.
Yeah.
You know you don't have to be a rat to help us. You could be a CI. Same thing. The difference is a CI gets paid for their info. Yeah, right. Seriously, be my CI, and any charges from selling the gun that was used for the murder of Frank Daniels goes away. Silence. How much would I get paid? Well, that depends on how helpful you are. You can start by giving me a name. Okay, John Riley, an associate, put us in touch. I'd never seen him before. That it? Dummy called me from a phone in his hotel to set up the meet. I star 69'd him, like to know what I can about who I'm doing business with. You did good? Do I get paid now? First, I need to make sure your story checks out and that you're not selling me a pack of lies. Don't go too far. We got a who. So now we need to figure out where to link him to. Would be sold a gun to a male. John Riley. Sold a gun to a male is attached to Tammy. I think that's it.
A+.
Hey, look at us go.
Yep, and we hit our 2-hour mark.
Just in time for a raid.
Dragon raided me with a party of 1. It's a dragon. You came right as I was ending my stream.
Don't want to try and polish it off with that last one? We're down to the last little node thing.
I mean, we could. Tammy's info checked out. John Riley checked in the Sleep Easy Motel on Wednesday. Up to you.
Nothing.
Look, the transfer, nothing personal. I just work better when I can watch porn and do things by myself.
I'm thinking about Rosemary Daniels. In the same day as I promised her we'd bring her husband's killer to justice, I told the woman who supplied the murder weapon she could get a free pass.
We'll let Tammy off the hook now. Maybe one day she gives us a tip that helps us actually prevent another Miss Daniels losing her husband. But we don't owe Tammy squat. You're right. She's a criminal. You need to decide if you want to arrest her. It's your call. Yeah, we'll keep her as a CI. What do you think?
Plus, she supplied the murder weapon. She didn't use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep her as a CI.
Let's hang on to her as a CI for now. Like you say, she might be useful.
See, I don't do Snickers, but I ate the heck out of some Reese's Fast Breaks.
Is that the right thing to do?
Well, Abby's retired. She's not working with us anymore. Sometimes there is no right thing. It's time to pay a visit to John Riley. Walk to the wall. At the hotel. He gonna have a cut on his arm.
Yeah, him is.
Dragon's like, she is awful old, but still so hot.
What?
Talking about Abby from NCIS.
Oh, yeah.
You want to lead?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's me saying that.
Yeah. You've come this far. You might as well see the case through to the end. Look through the butt. We're gonna wander over here, off in Narnia. Badoo.
Rather than going to talk to the guy, you're
No.
just gonna.
I just want to make sure he's not stashing any hookers or something in here.
Yep, just stashed in the dresser.
Badoo. Remix. Thanks for letting us look around, Miss Riley. Miss Riley. Were you gonna say that
No,
or okay?
you get to be the man.
No, I meant you. It sounded like you weren't gonna say anything, and then you went to say something as I said it.
It's
The manager
yeah.
said you were asking everyone in the building.
Keep in mind, I've got a little bit of a delay from what you got, so you got to be patient.
I know, but
I was wondering if I could ask you a couple questions.
okay. Well, see, I don't know if you're ever, having to do something with a little guy or not. So,
That's fair. I'll give you that one. Do you know a man named Frank Daniels?
I mean, I could see that. No way.
You sound sure. You don't know anyone called Mr. Daniels or Frank.
What's this about? I mean, bandaged arm, broken window, blood.
Frank Daniels was shot in his home last night.
I don't know nothing about that. Why are you asking me?
It's a double negative. That means you know everything. Somebody made a call from the payphone downstairs to someone with a connection to the murder weapon.
Sounds kind of vague.
That's why we appreciate any help you can give us.
That's pretty much how they're all acting. I'll tell you anything you want to know if there's money involved. No idea, sorry. Alibi or the reason to stay.
No reason to stay. Well, we'll go reason to stay and then we'll lean into the out. What's the reason for your stay here?
Why for you here in this place? I just wanted to get away for a couple of days.
Where were you last night between the hours of 7 p.m. and 11 p.m.?
Here.
Alone?
Just me and the pay-per-view.
Blood on glass, bandaged arm.
Doom. Ba-doom. Whoa. We'll go through his dialogue. What's up? Discuss blood at the murder scene.
I think underneath that bandaged arm is a nasty cut from the window at the Daniels residence.
I think so too. So he breaks the window to get in, maybe thinking the coast is clear for a quick burglary and cuts himself on the way in, or more likely, making a hasty exit out the window. Even if the lab hadn't tainted the blood taken from the scene, JR's lawyer couldn't try to argue that he broke in earlier in the day before Daniels was killed.
You're kidding.
I've seen criminals walk with more compelling evidence hanging over them. We'd need to prove he broke in when Daniels was home. Let's wrap this up. Riley broke in. I'm not going to go on with that yet. I'm going to go click on you. Gas station receipt. $7:06. He wasn't here.
Yep, so connect 7:06 p.m. or gas station receipt to in his room all night.
Hold on. Pack the bags.
Away for a couple of days.
He said gas station receipt to in his
In his room all
night.
night. Or maybe it's timestamp 7:06 was in his room all night. I don't know. One
We'll
of those.
figure it out in a second. Yeah. Trash. Black gloves in the trash.
No fingerprints. Black gloves in trash. Riley's print's not on the weapon. That's on the right.
Damn. We're gonna skirt into the bathroom real quick. Because there's a compelling something in here.
There's two compelling somethings.
The power of sync compels me. Sync.
It's sync. Okay, cool.
I'm looking. Blood on glass.
That's the only thing that popped up. So okay.
Stitching kit.
Okay. Bandage drop.
Let's go. We're gonna score. I didn't click on you. We'll talk to him first because he's got another dialogue option. With it, discuss gloves. Found a pair of gloves. Oh, that's you, not me.
I found a pair of perfectly good black leather gloves in the trash. Wet. So anything even or mostly used will have been washed off.
That's why his prints weren't on the gun.
I know, that's why I said that. We can keep looking, but I doubt we'll find anything physical to connect Riley to the gun.
And the hard evidence, all we got is Tammy's account of JR buying the gun from her. Wrap this up. He already did. It was his arm. Else, yeah. I'm gonna ask about the bags first.
Yep. Looks like you're all packed up and ready to go.
Yeah, I need to get home.
It's a lot of baggage for a couple of days. Got a lot of shoes.
Wasn't sure how long I'd be away for.
What happened to your arm?
Cut it hopping a fence. Cut right through the sleeve of my jacket.
When was this?
Yesterday in the morning.
Looks to me like you stitched up yourself. Why didn't you go to a hospital?
Can't afford hospital bills. Okay, so
Doesn't have much money, couldn't afford a hospital bill. Opportunistic burglary for couldn't or doesn't have much money. Guess not.
Oh,
Accounts of Riley buying the gun with doesn't have much money.
what now?
Doesn't have much money. Connect that to account of Riley buying the gun under Tammy Martin. So it doesn't. Yep, that one.
Where?
All the way up at the left, where it says doesn't have much money. Top left. Keep going. Yep. Now down and over to the right. Yep.
No physical connection to the gun for what?
No, that doesn't go there. That doesn't make any sense. I would connect the handgun to Tammy Martin.
That?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Maybe connect opportunistic burglary to Riley, because it doesn't look like that's actually connected to him.
No. You're trying to connect big things together.
Well, now we need to snip a couple of these, because it's getting crazy.
Well, figure it out and then we'll snip them. Blood on glass. Nothing was stolen.
Try linking opportunistic burglary to nothing was stolen.
Aha.
Rosemary Daniels says nothing was stolen. Any two-bit lawyer would have our burglary motive laughed out of court.
What are you thinking?
Could have been a contract killing?
I think JR seems smart enough for that kind of work.
Maybe not, but could be the contractee isn't too bright either and paid Riley to carry out a hit on Frank Daniel.
Hmm. I didn't think so. It was worth a shot.
No, is there anything else we can look at in the room? Or maybe look at again to get more dialogue like we did at the first stage?
I'm gonna kind of scan around the bed too while I'm at it. Make sure nothing's poking out. I think it's got to be something to do with this receipt.
Well, and the sink. We just randomly have the sink hanging out? What the heck's that all about?
Gas station receipt.
Oh, there. Never linked that together.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
I found a receipt. Riley bought gas and a cup of coffee just after 7 last night from a gas station not far from the Daniels residence.
That proves he lied about being here all of last night, but that alone wouldn't be enough to get a conviction. Okay, so there's something else in here. So to break this. Don't break that.
Gas station receipt to somehow the Daniels residence. No?
Wonder. No.
Paid to murder Frank Daniels with account of Riley buying the gun? Or maybe linked to the handgun in general?
It didn't work. Shot at home. 9mm. We're still missing a Y. Oh, I mean not a Y. Oh no, we gotta.
We have who, what, and why.
Yeah.
But we're missing something, otherwise it's just circumstantial evidence. Are you just trying to connect to anything with anything now?
I'm just curious.
Try linking Riley broke in with shot at home. No, not that. Riley broke in is underneath opportunistic burglary.
Yeah, no.
Maybe bandaged arm to the sink?
I tried that
There's
earlier.
just randomly the sink. Oh.
Got me a little perplexed.
Use a hint. We're stuck.
Oh. Oh my god. It's right there in front of our faces.
Oh, good lord. I can't find anything suggesting Riley was paid to kill Frank Daniels. The guy's clearly broke. We have Tammy linking the gun to Riley.
You'll never testify in court.
We can guess that a blood test will prove JR cut his arm breaking into the Daniels home.
Won't prove when he broke in.
And the gas station receipt can place him near the scene of the crime at the right time.
Which only really proves he lied about where he was.
But we could check the gas station security cameras. If the sleeve of his jacket isn't ripped before 7 p.m.,
And he has to have cut himself on the broken window when Daniels was home. It's good, but it's a big if.
yeah, not a slam dunk. Give me a minute. I want to try something. Something else. Mr. Riley, Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell us?
Like what?
Like you bought a 9mm a couple days ago and used it to murder Frank Daniels?
All right, I'm done answering questions. I want a lawyer.
And I'm done asking him. Here's what's going to happen next, John. We're arresting you for the murder of Frank Daniels. A blood sample will prove you were at the scene of the crime, and a witness has placed you downtown buying the gun from a known femme.
No, I didn't go downtown. How could they have seen me with her? Oh, yep.
Her? I didn't say it was a woman.
Him or her.
Popular politician like Frank Daniels probably had friends in the judicial system. Premeditated murder. I'd say you're probably going away for the rest of your life.
I don't get it, JR. You don't seem like the contract killing type to me. I'm not.
Prove it. Otherwise, we can't help you on your day in court.
He wasn't supposed to be there. He was supposed to be at some party for the opening of the new plant. I thought the place was empty, I swear. Yeah, I was gonna boost some stuff for cash, but he came into the room before I had a chance. I didn't want to kill him. He came at me. I had no choice. Cut this guy so we can get out this dump. Cut. Cuff. You know it was an accident, right? They'll count for something.
It's not me you have to convince anymore.
Okay, so we got the why is planned burglary? Who?
What would be the 9mm and who is John?
Yeah. One hint. One hint. And it was staring us in the face the whole time.
It was.
It's like a really weird game of Clue.
But it's very pleasant.
Well, you solved your first murder, made your first moral dubious call, and put your first scumbag in the cage. How does it feel, partner?
Honestly, pretty damn good. Wait, did you say partner?
If you think you can handle it.
Handle you, you mean? What happened to I don't believe in second chances?
I don't. But I realize I never really gave you the first chance. What do you say, Cassandra?
Maybe if you drop the Cassandra and call me Cass?
I don't know about.
I don't know much.
Houston! Captain, this is Detective Clark. Detective please inform Detective Houston that his ex-partner Lou LaPaglia has been murdered. And after this, we're going to call it, because it is about a half hour past what I was originally going to go for on the stream. But as per usual, if you'd like to give me a follow, and there should be a schedule set down below. I don't have any games listed in the schedule because it's going to be a play-by-ear thing, you know, pretty much what we want to play at that point in time. But I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Take care.